sell on shit, but it's lifestyle tricky. I fuck around, go get busy. Y'all niggas ain't on no shit. I load my blick and make y'all just niggas like Miss. I'm fucking your bitch and I'm putting this dick in the kidney. She love how I play with a kid. I'm sipping on walking a biddy. I told her get with me. You already know I'm lit. Y'all niggas be bitches. Y'all probably was snitching on man. Y'all call you D'Angelo Russell. I really turned up my hustle. I came from the struggle, little nigga. This all for the month. I'm pulling right up my janitor shit. I'm cleaning you up with a mop. I'm a bag chase. I really been speeding too fast. I'm trying to go get me the guap. I played on the block. I would've served my trap out the web. I told the carbon. Yeah, high as fuck when I flow in this bitch and I float around like I'm a Martian. When I step in this booth and I spit in this flame, they probably put me down for arson. I'm calling my brother, my slap, my slime, my gun. He finna put you on a target. It packed off fast, man. I feel like me. Put a Glocky under my seat. I'm tired of all these niggas trying to play with me when I'm really a humble beast. You can take that shit to the streets if you want to. Niggas ain't fighting no more, they gun you. I was just playing my part so good. I'm doing just everything that I want to. Yeah, no, I'm not dancing, nigga. Only thing that be dancing is my chain. I do a trick, make money disappear, get a bag like David Blaine. But this the life, I'm gonna pay that price so I can see new heights. Let me bring my pint, no gotta keep my cup and I fill it up with ice. Yeah, y'all niggas not with me, I'm fucking this bitch go crazy. I might just give her a baby, I'ma get in the cut like shady. My vision get hazy, I smoking on Zion fade. A couple nights in the trap, this beyond rap, I'm tryna go make shit stack. I know y'all niggas told him to switch, he fuck around black, he tryna go get his hat. I left, man I can never, y'all ain't on shit boy, get it together. I get mad, my head be steaming and shit be popping off like it's a kettle. I told my mama that she done birthed a G, I done came out of the womb with right. I just be shouting up on these bitches, that nigga just like my fucking best.
Yes, sir. That's my shit.
Man, you already know. It's your boy 215 God Beats, aka Streets, aka you already know this. Good morning, happy Sunday. Producer's new favorite podcast. Let me rap with you. You already know. I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be a very, very, very good episode because I feel like, you know, this was a long time waiting, man. You know, any early subscribers to the Let Me Rap With You YouTube who, you know, pay attention to, you know, Let Me Rap With You media, Let Me Rap With You clips, you know, being behind the scenes, being outside what we do. You know, Broham was definitely in the early days of our content creation for, you know, the channel. And after all the times we've, you know, gone to shows, going to events, been watching my boy rock out, been watching my boy expand, now doing, you know, festivals and stuff, going outside the city. It's time for the world to enter the world of CozWorld.
Feel me?
You already know my boy CozWorld in the fucking building, man. How you doing today, bro?
Doing good, man. Thank you very much for having me on the pod. You feel me?
Long time awaited, bro. Honestly, we should have. But you know, right? I've been seeing you on, like, you've been on a hell of a run, bro. Doing these shows, the fans been seeing, bro. Every festival you've been at, bro, you bring that energy out every time. And, you know, for that song that we just played, Bezel, you know, what you had told me was that Bezel was actually a song, was actually supposed to be on Summertime in the Biddy, out now, but this song actually didn't make the project. How come?
So Bezel was kind of like, it was like a turn song that I had made just like randomly. I just came back from a party. I was actually at a party with the Hines Bros, and it was just, I just came out of the party and I was just vibing. I was off the dime, you know, dime bottles over the head, everybody turned. And then I just made that song, and I was like, yo, this would be perfect to put on Summertime in the Biddy. But the thing is, I was working in my head like could fit it in on the tape, and I was like, man, I think it should be a single. Cause like certain songs like that, I feel like they should be standout songs. And for me, where I'm at right now, putting certain songs on a project, certain songs won't get the love that they deserve.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, if I put it out as a single, more people gonna listen to it because it's right there in their face. Like, it's just, when you look for it, it's gonna say Bezel every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just thinking ahead. You feel me? Thinking about who really gonna listen to it and who need to listen to it.
So, and to be honest, bro, because, you know, a lot of people don't know, we've had, you know, long history of, you know, just knowing each other in the city. You know, just, you know, I've seen a lot of my great friends after I graduated high school. I was just going around in the city, just paying attention to all of my great friends who were just like up next to graduate. And, you know, a lot of my youngins, a lot of my young boys who are out here with great talent. You know, I've seen, like, even you coming out of high school after me doing music. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, bro, the first time I heard you was actually when we actually caught back up after like what 3-4 years, and you had performed at a Mountain High event. Shout out my guy Mountain High. You had performed there. You had performed
Shout
the
out Mountain
song.
High.
You had performed the song running around, and after that performance, bro, and it was funny because I actually got all the clips and stuff to it on YouTube. I was just shocked to see like, damn, like my bro really not only like are you rapping now, but trust me, bro, you don't sound like the average Philly nigga, bro. Like I really will say that, bro. When it comes to your music, like you really shocked me when it like came to your first like project.
Thank you. Like honestly. And I feel like that's one thing I really wanted to do. It's not even the fact of wanting to stand out. Is where I take my inspiration from, bro. That's really where it come from. Like I don't just take it from the city. Like I take what I've been through in the city, and then the sounds that I'm hearing all over the world. It can be. It don't even gotta just be rap music. It can be like R&B music. Like I'll fuck around listening to some Rema. You know what Rema is?
Yeah, Rema.
I fuck with Rema
Mm-hmm.
heavy. I listen to music like him, and I even incorporate it into my own song, my own wave, and play with it. That's what I think music is. You're supposed to play with it, you're supposed to find different lanes, to find different avenues, enjoy your time with the music. And if it feel like a job, then I don't think
Well,
you do
music is an art that should be enjoyed
it.
in the ways like people have so many ways that they enjoy art.
Sure.
And music is the same way. So I definitely understand that.
Right.
And like you said, like you said Rema was an influence. Who else would you say were some of like your biggest influences when it came to you starting to do music?
So starting to do music, Rema is more like a new influence.
Rema's more new.
Yeah. But starting to do music, I'll say my biggest influences was my dad was my biggest influence because he was a rapper back in the day, and he used to like perform at the Apollo and do like be on stage and really going hard at it. So I took big inspiration from him.
I'm gonna say, what was your pop's name?
His name was Andre. His name was like Lemon. Everybody called him Lemon Rollins. People used to be around Southwest. We don't know him. And then he would be in New York all the time just performing, and he showed me his performances, him up on stage. It's weird saying it, cause like you look at me, my dad is light skinned. You feel me? Like I'm dark as shit. You feel me? You gotta turn the lights on to see me. Like when you look at my pop, he's light skinned. So they call him Lemon Rollins, but his music was like he would rap about like real stories going on in his life, and it would resonate with me because I know what he's talking about. And he always inspired me to keep making music and keep making different sounds, and it was like he's a big inspiration. I'll say Method Man, just the way his aura about him. I've always felt with Method Man, his music, his sound, and I'll go Wiz Khalifa, Lil Wayne, and Future.
I remember when I was doing music, I had the Wiz Khalifa comparison for a very long time.
Really? It's the stoner shit. You put the what's the cones? You put the cones in the blunt. I looked at it. I was like, oh shit. He put the W in the blunt.
I'm not gonna lie. I had my share of. I used to watch Day to Day every day. I made sure I never I don't like until Wiz makes like new Day to Day episodes. I can say that I have not missed the episode.
Yeah,
I have not missed the episode. So I know he wouldn't approve of smoking blunts, but I've had my learning experiences from watching Day to Day.
Right. You doing it the healthy way though.
Yeah,
you got the tip in it. Pause. That was crazy. I was crazy. I was talking about the weed.
Filter.
Yeah, the filter. That was crazy work. I ain't gonna lie. The fact you just got me like that. You on live, bro.
I ain't gonna cap though, but I used to. Every time I used to roll weed, I used to watch them like make the little filter johns with the little W's. I'm like, how the heck does he do this shit? Cause it's like I literally had to watch that joint like 100 times over before I figured it out for the first time. Because when I used to do it and used to put it in the cone, it would literally just roll right back out and literally just ruin the whole entire blunt. So it's like, but I mean, took my time, and then shout out to my guy, Crew. he definitely taught me the proper way because I used to roll with him a lot. So he I used to see him do the filters and stuff that I learned from him. So
Right.
definitely learned a lot from rolling with him too.
I feel like
But
we all live the same fucking life, bro. Cause I tried to do the same filter shit too. I went through the phases, bro. I've learned from my man the weed falling out the L. I'm like, fuck this shit. I can't. I can't. I'm not about to roll with the filter. Then you're going back to the filter, trying to make a W. Then I'm looking at videos online, trying to make a J. It's like, it's crazy.
Now they say most of the time when I do mines, they say it looks more like a crown instead of a W. I don't know why, but I don't know. It's just a matter of practice. But man, speaking of practice, bro, because one thing that a lot of people don't know, or most of the fans don't know about your music, is that not only do you actually, rap and write all your stuff, but you actually engineer your all of your music. So, what made you decide to take that creative control to be in the mix of your own music?
Uh, you was crazy. It was kind of thrown upon me. Like, my homies wanted to record, right? And I was always like starting music, just writing my own raps. My homies wanted to record, so I was the only person with a laptop.
Mm-hmm.
So we started off recording on Audacity. And
Audacity.
we just, right? Crazy work.
Youngins, get your notebooks out. Do your Googles.
That's that crazy Google search. If you don't know what Audacity is, it's a free platform that will let you record your vocals. You can upload a beat onto it, and it has some effects you can play around with if you really dig deep.
If you're an engineer and you don't know what Audacity is, and especially if you're in your beginner phase, you have not lived yet.
For sure.
You have not lived yet.
I would have to agree on that. And then from Audacity, I went to FL Studio recording. That was good in its own. I made my first song. My first real music was on FL Studio, I feel like. Audacity was me getting my feet wet. I wasn't mixing all the way right. FL Studio, that was the moment I got I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm really going to do this music shit. I'm really going to feel it. And now we're here with Pro Tools. And that's my...
Not really a fan of Pro Tools. I would...
Each his own. To each his own.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I always have the argument with my friends. I rather learn on Logic or Ableton. I've had my experience with Pro Tools, and then I've had my experience with Logic, and I don't even know too much with using Logic, but just having the experience of working with the people that I was working with during the time, it was just a lot better and a lot more creative control when it came to how we wanted to get the final project done. So we're talking about recording instruments, recording vocals, and all that stuff. So everybody has their different lane of mixing. This person's going to mix this person's going to mix that. And in my experience with what I had to do in my part in Logic in my internship, I just enjoyed it a lot more than being in Pro Tools.
I always say to each his own. Because for real, to me, it's all the same thing. I can able to use all of them because I understand the concept of one of them. So I feel like if he prefers to use Logic, if there's a way that I could freaking in Pro Tools that I can make something that come off of what he got. So it's like, for me, if that's what you want to use it. If that's what you want to use it. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, our work is going to sound how our work is going to come out. So just be in your own lane. I feel like.
So once you felt like that position on you got forced upon with engineering. So like you said, went into FL and stuff. Now, also I do think FL is another good one. Now, when it came to doing your first project, what made you realize okay, this is the formula that I'm gonna do and I'm gonna innovate it when it came to your mixing?
Okay. You talking about the first project on Apple Music?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's some shit on SoundCloud if you dig deep. It's 3 more projects on there that people don't even know about.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this. Look, kids, I gotta do my homework too. See, we gotta write that down too. You feel me? We gotta write that down.
I'm trying to tell you.
And I love SoundCloud.
All right.
But, coming from, like I said, how I got introduced to my boy, us, reuniting and shit,
Mm-hmm.
Apple Music, Spotify, A Trip to CozWorld out now. Make sure y'all go back on that one.
For sure, for sure.
You know, running around. Make sure y'all run that back a couple times for me.
Right.
You feel me?
But that, like, the question you had asked me was, how did I go from the transfer of mixing my engineering my own music from like to the new sound?
Yep.
So the new sound was me. Like, I was just in a rut at the time with music, cause I felt like all the songs were sounding the same, the beats were sounding the same. And, you know, I'm from the era right now where you started off doing YouTube beats. That's kind of how I started off. I started off finding YouTube beats, but I would look free for profit, and I hate giving that game out because people don't come back around and try to find the beat. But I use free for profit beats, but I always reached out to the producer and try to get them to work with me and, like, let's keep making songs together and then put them in the title listing and everything. But
no, and that's the perfect thing. You actually just laid it out right there, because a lot of artists who be having these issues with producers, y'all just need to understand, bring the communication first. Bring the communication first, and that's it. Because I'm gonna say it like this: could go left, could go right. But at the end of the day, when you bring the conversation first, the producer is still, even if they still say no, the producer is still going to respect you a lot more because you approach them rather than trying to finesse them.
oh, for sure.
That's the best way that I would tell it. So you feel me? So for the artists out there, if you're using the free for profit beats, contact the producer first. I've seen a lot of great relationships and a lot of great hits that have wound up going on Apple Music and stuff like that, just off of it. You feel me? Think about, what's his name? Lil Nas X. When he did Old Town Road, when he first got the beat, free for profit, he got in contact with the producer and paid the $30 lease, and then from there on out, you feel me?
I didn't even know that's how that happened. I didn't die that too. You know what's crazy? I did a remix to Lil Nas X Panini back in the day.
Yeah.
And then everything just came out, and I was like, wow, damn.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, that's how Old Town Road was. He found the free for profit joint on YouTube.
Yeah.
He wound up contacting the producer and then paid a $30 lease, and the next thing you know, after paying that $30 lease, kaboom.
He blew up like that. That's crazy.
Just off a rare accident.
Yeah, was that before TikTok? Was that before TikTok or after TikTok?
I would say during, but like prime time.
Prime time, to like when it was like really popping and everybody was just going there because the pandemic.
When everybody was doing challenges, mannequin challenges and stuff like that.
That was TikTok, the mannequin challenge. I was vibing.
I mean, you gotta think about it. All those challenges spread it to all socials, like worldwide, whether it was Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok.
Right.
You know, challenges like that back then, they were all basically just worldwide challenges. It didn't matter what social platform it was. The mannequin challenge, classic.
That was a real classic. That and the what's that joint?
I'm not too fond of the cinnamon challenge. I ain't do that one.
I did that. I used to want to be a YouTuber back in the day. I did the cinnamon challenge.
Did you do the ghost ship challenge?
Oh, the hot ass chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I didn't put it on YouTube though. I didn't put it on YouTube.
I didn't do it, but my friend did it. I was at a little party one time, and they had like a ghost ship challenge, and like I said, I didn't like my friend. He had did it. I'm not even gonna lie. I have never seen somebody cry or eyes water so bad in their life.
I didn't eat the whole chip. He did the whole chip. Eating the whole chip is crazy work. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can smell it.
See, I think the challenge was you had to eat the whole chip.
Who made the challenge?
I don't know.
Is he eating the whole chip?
The crazy thing is one of his homies did it too. Like one of his guys that was there at the party, one of his homies did it too.
So y'all was in front of a bunch of girls, is what y'all telling me, and y'all ate the chip.
Some ladies look.
Yeah, see
I think it was a girl that did it too. She lasted longer than a couple of the niggas. It wasn't my friend who won. It was some other guy. I don't know the guy that won, but he took that joint like a soldier. He did cry a little bit, but
Took it like a soldier.
You took it like a soldier.
Yeah, I wasn't eating the whole chip, bro. I split it with like all my friends though. Like we all took a piece of the chip. Like it was like it was crazy. I really like spicy food, so it wasn't like real hot to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll eat spicy stuff all the time. Like it don't matter what it is, like ghost peppers, all that other stuff. I've always been like that for some reason.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. See, once you've already experienced like eating that stuff, it's like,
Mm-hmm. I remember
and
I
it,
did it on the step. I was outside as a kid, and they gave me this pepper. My other family, they from like Trinidad,
mm,
and she gave me this pepper, and I ate it. And I remember my mouth was on fire. Like,
Jesus.
well, my mouth was burning, and I remember going to the house getting some milk, and then ever since then, I've been like able to eat spicy shit all the time. I don't know why.
No, big facts.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I want to talk about, because right after we reconnected in 2022,
Mm-hmm.
and we had just literally discussed it right before the podcast. Right after you dropped your first couple of projects, like Run Around, because Run Around, you actually did your first. That was that the debut video for that project for a
Yeah.
trip to CozWorld. Run Around was that. Well, you actually did two videos. You did a preview video, which you actually still did a whole music video for, which was actually awesome, and then you did the official video. So when it came into walking into the world of visuals, because now you're giving the world a whole new presentation of the music rather than just dropping it on SoundCloud and Apple Music. What gave you your perspective and your vision on how you was going to put out all your visuals?
Um. So putting out my visuals at first was like it was more like a different type of journey. Cause we started off shooting off of iPhones, believe it or not. Like our first videos, like we didn't have any access to cameraman or nothing like that.
Can I tell you a quick side fact that I just found out this morning, right
What's
before
up?
you came here?
What's up?
The new 28 years later that's coming out, the new movie.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was shot on iPhone, the Pro Max 15.
You gotta show me. I haven't seen it.
Nah, the movie's not out yet, but I read the news this morning that they literally shot the whole movie on iPhone Pro Max 15.
But you gotta
Like a
realize
bunch of them.
how good the camera actually is, bro.
The megapixels on iPhones are fucking great.
That's why I was like, yo, why not shoot videos on it? You feel me? Like that's why me and my homie started going around. We got with 2, 3 iPhones. We shooting different angles. We going to such and such places, and it's like, you feel me? That kind of paved the way, and then I end up like later on down the line, like meeting my current cameraman and friend. You feel me? Portray Dreams, who I currently shoot with, and it's just now it's upgrading the level because I've always been infatuated like with visuals, like I think just me myself, I'm a visual creature. I see things. I love to look at art. I love to look at things. So when I'm looking at a video, I wanted to kind of feel like an art piece. You feel me? That's why the new project I'm working on, it's gonna feel like art. It's gonna feel like a movement that's going around constantly. That's what I'm going for.
I definitely see I do see some great cinematography as well, because when we're talking about videos like Bad Boy, you're actually kind of presenting like a mini kind of film kind of type of vibe.
Yeah, but
Where like you're actually presenting like a storyline.
that was shot by Eternal Photos One. That's somebody else. That was my homie. Check him out. He's also a good photographer.
No, definitely shout out to him. So would you say he really actually came up with the idea for that one?
Like Bad Boy?
Yeah, for Bad Boy. For like, would y'all say like when y'all came together and when you watch that video, it's kind of like a little mini movie, you know, like a little There's a start, a middle, and an end to it. You feel me?
Well, I wrote that script, like the whole entire script. I wrote the whole thing. I typed it out, and I was calling people. Yeah, I write scripts. I write like plays. Like I used to like teach and stuff like in like Temple, and it was like I used to teach people how to like make plays and stuff and do stuff like they taught me, so I just started teaching like the kids and stuff. So I taught them. So all my videos, I really like to try to make it like a skit or a play or like a video, like really like detail it. And I've kind of lost that art. And the fact that you just brought that back up is actually crazy to me, that I should continue to do them plays and the videos in the skit, because the fact you even remember the Bad Boy video is crazy.
Nah, because, and I say it like this, bro, because when you're thinking about scripted stuff like that, CozWorld production stuff like that, little videos, like you could
CozWorld Productions.
like that, like that's what I'm saying. You're talking about doing shit, plays and stuff. That's something I didn't even know just now.
Yeah.
So, like, just put it all together. Like I say it like this, probably even make an album and play.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about that.
So
do you know what's crazy? The Bad Boy video, everybody was supposed to wear suits. None of these niggas wore suits. And I had to change the whole entire script the day of the video. If you look at the video, in the middle of the video, we pull up, this is the girl sitting outside. She's the only person that wore a suit. Everybody else looks like a Philly nigga.
That's why you said what you said.
Yeah, I'm like, where the fuck is the suit at? I'm like, where's y'all suit at? And I had to change the whole beginning script. And I wrote it out. I had it done for like weeks, bro. I was like, this shit is crazy. And but the fact the video came out so good still is wild to me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like you said, she was the only one that was on point.
Only one that was on point. And I had her curse me out in the video. Just for it. She earned it.
But yeah, when it came to
Just that.
it's that sniper pack.
That's that sniper pack. Okay.
Shout out my boy Snipe. Shout out my boy Tony. But shout out my guy DJ Imperium. But yeah, like when it came to doing the visuals after that, because now not only did you do good scripted plays, because now the next thing we're going to talk about is I'm gonna call it like a bonfire type vibe, because when you do the Outback performances, it feels like you bring like a bonfire like mic performance type vibe. So it's like what came up with the idea for you to do Outback and actually branch off a whole new movement of artists just off of that?
So Outback started in my backyard.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's called Outback in a sense. But it was more or less the lines of like starting, you could start from any place or anywhere and still make it art. That's kind of where it kind of came from. So it started in my backyard, my grandma's backyard, and it was just, things was just like, I was picking up, and then ended up meeting Portray Dreams, and we ended up talking. I was like, yo, I want to try to shoot my Outback in your studio. He said, come on through. Soon as I came through, bro, we shot the first episode of Outback, which is me. I'm the first ever episode, and it's crazy. We were like, yo, this could be something. And I remember I told him, I'm the type, I have a dream. And I'm telling like, bro, if we keep doing this, we're going to make something happen out of this. And I told him, I was like, yo, we got to keep on doing this. And he believed in me just as much as I believed in myself. And here we are today, still working, and we have a good team. We're starting to still build, and we're going on season 2 very soon.
Gary, say who are some of the people on the team that you would be like to shout out?
Like I said, it's Portray Dreams, and then we also have somebody named Kat. You can look her as Casley. She's actually a model, but she does a lot of work for us over at Outback in terms of like just talking to the artists and doing diving, being research, stalking essentially. But it's all good people over there. We're still putting people on the team, so always keep in touch.
Who are some of the artists that you could say that you have found in Philly that you have brought into Outback so far that you could say are really, really going to make a name for themselves in the next, year or so?
I'll say some people who are going to make a name for themselves in the next year. I'll say Amani Starks. She's a very, very talented artist. I think she's going to make a big name for herself and her doing her art as well. I think some other people who are going to make a big name for themselves is Bobby Zan and Young Smacko. SK, you should look them up there. Also, some of my family. You feel me? I went on tour with them as well, so I definitely shout them out. Then I feel like it's a girl named Zombie. She's gonna do very, very well. Their whole team, like it's like Stoner Worldwide. I think they have like a good direction. They keep going. I think they're gonna be good. Then there's like it's a lot of people, man. I think you should definitely check out the series. It's a good amount of people. We had what's it? PNB means artist on there. I think you should definitely check him out. Mizzy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you should check him out.
So, we're catching up on getting to summertime, like summertime in the Biddy. Now,
Right.
to be honest, and honestly, I actually want to talk about some of the artists that you decided to bring upon on here because you actually brought a great lineup of artists. Like I'm gonna keep it honest. I took the time to listen to the project last week, and every feature that you brought on there was an absolute banger. So
Thank you.
when it came to deciding on just the lineup of features, everybody like all the bros you was just gonna bring on the project. Definitely shout out to Bankroll. He's definitely
That's
one
what
of
I was about to ask. I was about, what do you think of Bankroll Brick? You heard Bit?
Bankroll. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He did his thing on that joint, bro. He did his thing,
Bankroll.
bro.
Listen, my guy. You look. I see it.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what it is, but just know that I see it. And you may not know. I don't know, but just know that I see it, bro.
I'll tell you one thing. I put on a direction, right, where everybody who comes in my studio learns how to engineer and learns how to make their own music. He is somebody who comes every day, and it was a point he was coming every day. Him and YL Sam, who's also on the project, come every single day, mixing, recording, learning, and I really fuck with that. And they really up the ante in terms of their music, and I can't wait for y'all to hear what they have out.
No cap. No cap. Look, Bankroll Bip, y'all better look out for him. I'm telling y'all.
We all from the same hood, like all of us, like
like everybody that you have brought on that shit.
Yeah, besides Sim Santana.
Of course, shout out to Sim.
Yeah.
Shout out to not. Look, I'm from West. Shout out to West Philly. You feel me? Definitely shout out to Nine though. But everybody else that was on that project, they was all right from home.
All right from home. I like to put on my people. You know what I'm saying? If I can, I have the ability to.
And see that, and that's what it should be about out here. That's why I be trying to tell people. That's like when I said it on the June Wick episode. Let's all come together and win. You feel me? We can do it. Like that's what I'm saying, and that's why I said summertime in the Biddy. That was just one of those projects. It's like, damn. It's the evolution. Like it's an evolution of CozWorld, but also the people that he brought along with it is like, damn, like I can actually look out for some of these people. Like I said, when I heard Bankroll, straight up, bro.
Very talented. And he working hard. And I always tell him that he came a long way. A long, long way. And y'all gonna feel me when I say this, y'all gonna listen. I'm very excited to see what he puts out and what y'all hear.
Damn, Snipe, you trying to kill me.
Nah, that shit punching like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Snipe, you trying to kill me, nigga.
Sniper pack. I looked at it, bro. I was like, this shit Benadryl. This a big ass Benadryl box, bro. I'm like, yeah, nah, bro. This on fire.
Boy,
yeah.
That's Xenadrill. Xenadrill.
Yeah, that Xenadrill different. Yeah, I wanted you to listen to another song, right?
Yep.
Cause this song is gonna be on a new project I'm working on. It's on a slower type of song, actually.
The 3-9 one, right? That you sent me.
I don't think it's the 3-9 one. I think I sent you the.
I'm not even gonna lie. This other song you actually sent me, since we're talking about summertime in the Biddy. This other song that you actually sent me, you said this one was actually supposed to be on there too.
Yeah, that's called Top. That was supposed to be on there too.
So just for the fans, because I want them to give their comments later.
Okay.
For the fans who are going to be watching this episode, I want them to,
Fogo.
You give. Hey, look.
The producer, I was about to say his name is Fogo Go Loco. He's
All I'm gonna say is, look, we gonna let the fans speak, and we gonna let them say like, look, damn, this should have been on the album or not, you know?
Yeah.
This time of the
exactly, right?
Yeah, tryna run up that bag when I'm on the clock. Got the job, but I want like another block. I got bitches, I will call another thought. I ain't tripping, I will get another watch. Where I'm from, it gets sleazy, so watch on top. Lot of dreadheaded niggas with sticks and blocks. I do not know if I'm ever gon' stop, cause I'm scared they gon' pop like a motherfucking rocket. On my heart, better lie, cause I got some options. Bad little chick run around me just like I'm a bison. Then it's like they get excited. I'm just not talking about money and diamonds. Deep, all in that cutty, I'm diving. My peak, I have not reached it, I'm climbing. Yes, sir. Lit as fuck, visit a plug. Calling my phone like, oh, what can occur? I went her. They got a different vibe. Man, they love how I make, I'ma pick my side. I got carry it, they tryna minimize. All the work I put in like I didn't slide. I got birds in the air, I'ma let them fly. Smoke a lot, oh yes sir, I be super high. It's an everyday thing if I'm being honest. But y'all niggas not riding, don't be about it. I know niggas be tripping, they catching bodies. But I never drop them cause that's federally. I be thrashing on bitches, I hit a ollie. Damn, this girl was too faded, she took a molly. I like woman on con, she a hot tamale. Hold on baby, come here and just move your body. Roll a dirty up, late night cutting up. No, I'm finna bust, choppers da-da-da. Top, yes sir, top, yes sir, top, top, yes sir, top, yes sir, top, yes sir, top, top, yes sir, top. Yeah. Finna go pop my shit. No nigga ain't stopping shit. Straight pressure, I'm applying. Feel like I'm Pablo with no Rico. Know that this night go everywhere that I go. I'm being cautious, treat me like I'm psycho. You not a good hand like Allstate, bitch is Geico. Fucking that bitch, I make her hit a high note. Stacking that money up, till I die though. Bitch, I be shining hard like I'm Vivian. Niggas not seeing money, y'all not seeing checks. Count it up, money counter. I fuck with we no uppers, only downers. People gon' do anything you allow. That's why I treat niggas like kids, they my child. I'm like, wow, remember I came here from nothing. Now I'm the man, that's the top of discussion. I need a business gon' do me disgusting. Told her I love her, I probably was bluffing. I'm in the mix, all or nothing. Straight from the bottom, came from nothing. Niggas, they doubt it, bitch, allow it. Cause I'ma be at the top, cause I'm bout it. Top, 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 top. Yeah. Crazy little life I live. Let me go pop my shit. Top.
That's like I love that song, and I'm kind of sick I didn't put it on. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a lot of shit. I
definitely can. Like I said, that's definitely a summertime in the bitty type vibe. I definitely understand,
bro. You know what the problem was? I would have had 3 tapes out with 20 plus songs, bro. I have 1,500 songs just sitting. I would have had another tape with 20 plus songs on it. I'm like, bro, yeah. Y'all gotta. It's not yet. I want to put it out. I want to put it out like art pieces, bro. If I just fill it up and just constantly just fill into it, bro, it don't feel like art. You feel me? I got so much music. It's so much shit to pick from, bro. It's a problem.
Yeah, I'll say it like this, maybe. I don't know. I guess maybe a deluxe edition.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know what? I'm gonna show you something. The fact you just said that the deluxe edition is crazy. Let me show you something. Hold on.
But listen, right?
So you know how this is like this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't exactly see it, right? But I will, because it's already been put on my Instagram. I don't know. There you go. It kind of can. It kind of is, but that was supposed to be the deluxe, and I'm very much consider dropping that before I drop the winter tape. That's what I'm very much considering. I'm not lying to you, but then it's gonna be so much music, like so much music. Then they competing with each other. Then I gotta figure out which one I want to promote. It's a lot, bro.
Or I'll say it like this: what you do, you drop it like drop it how Uzi did a turn or a take. You dropped the whole Summertime in the Biddy project in one, and then the whole Summertime in the Biddy part two as like the second disc.
Right.
You feel me?
Mm,
That's
we
what I'm
could do.
saying. So
We
like,
could do that. We're gonna think about it. We're gonna talk it over with the peoples.
I say it like this: we put a poll out for the fans. Summertime in the Biddy Deluxe.
Put the poll out. Let me know what y'all think. I'm definitely gonna look it over, watch it, see what you're conversing about, and then whatever.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because I say it like this,
Mm-hmm.
and to be honest, like you said, like shout out to Sim Santana. How did the Sim Santana collaboration come about on pop on pop, what was it
Summertime in the Biddy is a busted.
yeah, Bust It,
Yeah. Sim, shout out to him. I remember when I made Triple Threat, he actually reposted it. And I was very fortunate enough that he reposted it, shout out to him. And he just was, he was fucking with the music. So eventually down the line, I ended up reaching out to him. I felt like I was at a good place in sound where I wanted to try out some shit. And I had this song and I couldn't find nobody to get on it. Busted was a turn song. It was like one of the ones I was like, all right, I kind of want somebody in the city on it, but I don't really know who I want on it. And I remember reaching out to him and he responded and he was like, come on, let's do it. And ever since then, we've been good.
Man, no, that's good shit, man. Definitely shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then like you said, you have a wintertime project coming. So what's the vibes gonna be like for the wintertime project? Is it gonna be more like love songs, or is it gonna be more like chill type vibes? Like what's gonna be for the winter project?
The winter project is gonna be a mix of love songs, a mix of chill, very chill, but turn at the same exact type vibes. Cause my vision is for people to be in the car. It's cold, but it's got the heat on or whatever. You listen to the music and you dump it in your will at the same exact time. You got your coat on, whatever it is. I wear the bubble personally. We're dumping music, you vibing. So that's why I kind of pictured the tape was going to be. And, maybe you be in a house and you with the headphones, however you get it. It's all different ways you can slice it. But I figure listening to that music, you will also be in a very cool, solo, chill type vibe. But the music is also keeping you awake and energized at the same time.
No, definitely. And like you said, being awake, like energized is like one thing that you do when it comes to your performances. You're always bringing energy. So when it came to, and you know what, without actually asking a question at the same time, is like some of your favorite venues and festivals that you've done so far. Mm-hmm. When it comes to bringing the energy out at these shows, like what's the importance of that when it comes to you presenting yourself to your fans?
The importance of that is giving them something they gonna remember. Cause I feel like my dad always told me as an artist, you an MC, you want to be a crowd controller. And I always feel like whenever I'm on stage, I want to control the crowd. I want y'all to feel the songs. I want y'all to be present, whatever that look like. You know what I mean? So when I go to these shows, I always show out because I'm not going to be dull. I'm not going to be laid back. Me now, chilling, laid back. Me on stage, I got to give 110.
Trust me, I've seen it in my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we just, we doing what we do right now, but you feel me?
For sure.
When that stage goes on, that is a whole nother story. So what are some of your favorite venues and festivals that you've done so far?
My favorite venue so far, my favorite venue was the Hines Bros. With them on that stage was my favorite venue to be on because I had so many people. There were so many people who responded to me from that song. I remember I did Bring It Back, which is on Summertime in the Biddy, and so many people gathered around. Like the crowd was so dispersed for everybody else. Never mind. The crowd was so dispersed, and then everybody else just came and just fell up, and they just turned, just vibing with the song. I wanted to repeat it, how much they were so turning vibes to the song. But I did 3 different songs in that one. I did Besky, Bring It Back, and I did. You know what's crazy? Can't even remember the third song right now. I'm so fried. That Sniper Pack. That shit hit me in the chest. You feel me?
That's that Sniper Pack.
You feel me? But that was my favorite performance, 100%, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That joint it was something about it, like that energy of the crowd, and then I would have to say,
and then like, what were like the fan responses like after you got done doing the show? You had a chance to like talk to people. So like, what was like the fan response after that, and like, what were they telling you from your performance?
It was more or less not people telling me, because you know how Philly be. Philly be like, you don't want to be too Joe. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't being Joe to support your own people, man.
I agree.
Get that hate out your heart, man.
I agree with you, folks. I agree. People though, they're very much like that. But it was the noticing of people knowing who I was and acknowledging that, yo, he really backs up what he says when he does what he does. You feel what I'm saying? And then walking off stage and people who were very much on the vocal side, they like, yo, I fuck with your performance, or they would see me and they be like, yo, yeah, you was turned, bro. I want this, that, the third. You know, it was good. I would have stayed if it wasn't so fucking cold. It got cold fast as shit. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was in that joint, no coat, no nothing. I was like, bro, it's time to go. Like now. But
no cap. And then
yeah,
like you said, people just acknowledging it.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, the one thing I respected, like they said, you stood on what you said. In the words of my guy GDS Just, we don't do cat rap.
No.
We don't do that. You feel me? So like, that's the other thing that people, I like when they acknowledge, like, man, he actually stood on what he did. Like, you feel me? Because then they're going to want to see you perform again.
Right.
Like, that's the type of responses that I like from the fans. So, like, you feel me? So, I'll say it like this. What are some of the places, and like you said, because like you told me earlier, you don't just take your inspiration from just Philly. You take your inspiration from a lot of places. So, what are some of the places outside of Philly that you've experienced that has helped influence your music?
I'll say going to Atlanta has very much influenced my music, and I have to give a shout out to Bobby Zan and Young Smacko for taking me on tour with them. That was an amazing experience that I would never forget. And I'll shout out my cousin, 199 Noir, who you should definitely check out. His music is some of the most vibey and just interesting music. And we made so much songs together, and he's very much a big inspiration for why I am who I am in terms of being an artist and everything. He took me out to San Francisco, and I lived with him for a while. And I'll never forget the kindness he showed for me. You feel me? Like he definitely put me on music for sure. I remember I was in college. I was in community, right? And I'm sitting there. I'm in community, failing every damn class. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was trying my best. I was trying my hardest, bro. I had like 6 business classes and a language. I was trying to learn Japanese. You feel me? I was thinking, yo, I'm about to go to Japan. Fuck it, we out of here. Bro, I'm in them classes. I wasn't failing every class. I was passing. I was just, you feel me? When you feel like you're from a family, you spice it up a little bit. You know, you used to pass and you spice it up. You failing a couple classes. We'll do. I'm sitting in the Japanese class and I'm like, I couldn't get nothing right. And I remember I got out and I was like, man, I don't think this college stuff for me, because I just feel like it just wasn't my speed.
I know that feeling.
Bro, come on. He called me. That exact moment, as I'm having that revelation, he called me. He's like, yo, come out to Cali. Come live out here. Well, he didn't say come live out here. I'm spicing. He said, come out here, chill, and stay for a little bit. Bro, first flight, I'm going the fuck out there, bro. I told my mom, I told my grandma, you feel me, people I take care of, people I love, yo, I'm out. As soon as I got to Cali, bro, it was the best thing I ever seen in my life. Cause I didn't leave my hood until then, bro. I didn't really leave Southwest. Like, I've been places, like, you've been around, but you've never stayed nowhere. Like, you've never gone somewhere different. That's how I was. And it's a lot of people who relate to me. So I make my music for people who relate to me. Long story short, I ended up staying out there. He ended up helping me get a job, living out there, really being a grown man. You feel me?
I'm gonna say, what was like one of your most like surreal experiences you had out there?
My most surreal experiences. What you mean by surreal? Give
Like
me
one of
a.
like the like craziest things like you would have never thought you seen when you was out there when you was living in Cali.
Oh, white girl doing coke. 100%. Miley Cyrus. Woo! She was on. Boy, she was on shit. Like, I remember this. If I went to this job, bro. The first day, I remember she was sitting in the job. I was meeting this new guy. I ain't gonna give out names now. I'm sitting meeting this new guy, and he's taking me around. He's like, yo, you wanna go smoke? I'm like, sure. Cause look, he's from New York, I'm from Philly. We were bonding on some East Coast shit, and I'm working in the motherfucking damn, what's that joint called? It's like a fancy ass like furniture store, bro. I got in that joint somehow, bro. Finesse my way through a fake it was a fake like draft, like job application. Like it made me look good as shit. So they hired me. And I was in that joint. I sold my first piece of furniture shit. And he's like, yo, come smoke with me. I'm like, all right, fuck it. We go smoke. Bro, he take me to this white girl house. This joint nice as shit in here, right? It's nice as shit. But remember, I'm still young. So I'm new to all this shit. Bro, we sit down, we start smoking. The thing that I should have known is when they pulled the bong out. I'm from Philadelphia, bro. We've only smoked woods. We've only smoked Dutch. I didn't smoke the Dutchies. I ain't smoked the Dutchies. I ain't gonna lie to you. We only smoked the woods. We only smoked the. You smoked the Dutchies?
I did. I had my times.
Hey, to each his own. You feel me? My dad smoked what's them Jones called? Them nasty ass blunt bills.
No.
I used to smoke those.
Now I'll say it like this because I say it like this. I'm not gonna let my boy Moo put me out there. But you know when it came when it on a last resort, if they didn't have the wraps we needed,
right,
we would get the vanilla blunt bill. I ain't gonna lie. On the last resort, I ain't gonna lie.
You do what you gotta do. That's how I feel. I don't let nobody.
Other than that, yeah, the Dutch Master times. You know the what's that John? The blue pack, the little the blue Palmer pack, the Dutch Master John, the little 3-pack.
Yeah, and the joint you unpeel it and then the joint keep unpeeling. It's like you talking about that one or
yeah, that one. Yeah.
All right, cool. We on the same page. Yeah. We on the exact same page then.
Yeah.
All right. What was you just talking about? We was talking about.
We was in the house with once they pulled the bong out.
Oh, once they pulled that bong out, I remember hitting it. I remember hitting a bong, and I've never hit a bong before. So, bro, I was so fucking high that I swear to God, I was in that joint I was in that joint at 1:00. The about time that they was ready for me to go, right? Shit was like 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I swear only an hour passed. I promise you only an hour or two passed, bro. I was that high. And it was weed. I made sure it was weed. Cause I rehearsed it and I broke it down. It was my shit. I made sure it was weed. The thing that really fucked me up though, right before I did the bong, this one I should have known. This is not the world for me. This white girl asked me, she said, so I know you smoke weed, but I wanna know, do you fuck with uppers? And me being from Philly, I'm sitting down, I'm like, the fuck? Uppers? You talking about Percocet? I'm like, nah, I don't fuck with no Percocet. I don't fuck with none of that. I don't fuck with none of that shit. She like, no, you talking about? I'm like, what you mean by uppers? She was like, ecstasy, da. And this was struck me. She's like, ecstasy, motherfucking, I can't remember the other shit she said. Then she said cocaine. Cocaine was the one that fucked me up, bro. When she said cocaine,
she probably said LSD too.
He probably said LSD. She probably said that shit. I don't even know. She said cocaine, bro. That's all you needed to say. There was no more words that need to be said. That is it. Once you say cocaine, that's when we draw the line. You feel what I'm saying? But she said that shit, and I looked at her. I was like, nah, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that cocaine shit. I just smoke. You know what I'm saying? Me trying to roll my little L up. She's talking about this cocaine and weed shit. It's not for me. You feel me? To eat. I won't even say to each his own. That you do what you do. I've been told some shit by people that I've just been like, bro, I still love you at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? But that's not for me. That's not my shit, bro. That's not my twist. You feel me? I do fuck with y'all fuck with the shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck with shrooms?
I ain't gonna lie, my boy Muller does, but I don't know. I always tell people had a little experience with chocolate shroom bars one day,
Yeah.
and just after that, never again.
Okay, I respect that.
You know, once you're geeked up at a five course dinner, just geeked up, you know,
I ain't never been there.
you embarrass. You don't want to embarrass yourself too much. I'm so glad I only had 2 pieces, but
Right.
you feel me?
I've been on a plane and did it before. I've done that.
No, that's oof.
Yeah, I had an whole white lady like scare me so bad off of them jaws. Like she draw bad. I remember I woke up from a shroom nap at that. The plane was big as shit. This old white lady, I remember looking over and she just was like, planes normally crash around these times. And imagine me being at the
Don't
state
tell me
I
that
was at.
while I'm on shrooms.
Don't tell me that. Ruined my whole entire experience. And I would have been fine either otherwise, you know what I'm saying? But OD. Brother, you this sniper pack, bro.
Oh no.
Okay, this something else. Oh,
It's
okay.
that sour lemon heads for my boy Premium Gas.
Sour lemon heads.
Jesus.
Buddy's a demon. I don't even know how many L's I. What is this? The 4th, technically?
Like 3.
Like 3.
I don't know. Wait.
For me, it would be my 4th because I rolled my little blunt.
It is 4.
I would have been fine. You was going to keep rolling like I'm in a hot boxing session. Like I'm with my bros.
Yeah, it's 4. It's
okay.
4.
Yeah,
it's definitely 4.
But you got me feeling like I'm with the bros in the studio. Just here go another blunt. This is an interview. This is a podcast.
Honestly, to be honest, that's actually that's actually a great topic we can actually go into. Like just like studio. Like, what are some of your like funniest studio? Because one thing you always tell me, like when you go to studio sessions, you always come in with a mob of niggas. So like, what's like one of your like craziest studio sessions y'all had?
Craziest studio sessions, like funny or like you want like?
I'll say funny.
I'll say funny. There's a lot of funny ones. I feel like you should have to check my stream out because we do stream our studio sessions.
Oh yeah,
so I think you should check that out. It would be too much to be like, yo, this is the funniest moment. Nah, I just think we just enjoy ourselves in the studio and shit be funny. Like, watch it.
Can you explain the importance of streaming? Because that is one thing because one thing I paid attention to, especially when I first started subscribing again to your work, wouldn't matter. And like I said, this is the one thing I always tell people. It doesn't matter if it's 2 viewers, 5 viewers, 10 viewers, whatever. Right. Staying consistent with the streaming. Like, explain your importance to that because you've always kept a consistent brand with revealing your art to the world and also letting them feel like they're a part of it as well.
Right. I'm not opposed to trying new methods of doing things. I'm more or less the lines of like, what's the failure rate? Like, is there anything that's really going to be like worth like, oh, don't try this because this is not 100% not going to work. You never know what's going to work until you try it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy? I'm not the most on point with streaming as I should. I feel like I could be streaming every day.
Same here.
Mm-hmm.
Same here.
Yeah, I'll say my Outback is very much on point. I'll say that. Hold on, I have a call from Muna the Greatest. She's actually very much a talented artist as well.
Definitely.
On a podcast.
Definitely shout out to her. I'm Gary to say, but like you said, Outback, you're very consistent with that with the studio sessions. Right. So is she another person that that's also a part of the Outback movement as well?
She actually has not been on Outback, and I would like to get her on Outback. She has not been on Outback for she just hasn't been on Outback yet. There hasn't been a reason.
Well, we need to make it a reason for her to be on there.
Right.
I'm saying that on the podcast now. Shit.
Right.
Now I'm Gary to say, but like you said, you're very consistent with Outback, and and it's very good that you're consistent with that because that's actually helping a new movement of artists come out, because I've definitely, like I said, shout out to Bankroll.
Yes.
Just paying attention, like I said, paying attention to the whole movement. Now you got people like him coming out. Like I said, next year he's going to be somebody that's probably going to wind up being in that seat with where you sitting at. So you feel me?
Yeah, he's very talented. Like I said, that's my homie. I think all my homies have their own things that they're great at. So I feel like obviously like we worked at it. Like this wasn't no like overnight shit. Like we all came from very, very crazy points and positions in life.
Your shit definitely wasn't overnight. I can say that as a witness.
No bullshit. And I'm still working even to this day. Like even when I feel like at the point where I know I'm gonna get on, I wanna still be working. But it's right now it's like, where do I put my mindset at? Do I put it just on streaming? Do I put it just on marketing? But it's like you could do everything, right? But it's hard to do everything and still be an artist at the same time. That's how I feel, at least.
Trust me, I look at it the same way with podcasting. Do all the interviews, and then it's like doing marketing. Then it's like doing clips. Then it's like, you feel me? So it's like, it's definitely not an easy thing to definitely do on a daily, especially when you only have but so many people helping you. You know, right. It's not like you got a whole corporation. You only got but so many few people helping you that got their own lives as well.
Right.
So, but the one thing that I would want to ask is, because like you said, we have the music, we have the movement, we have the visuals, we have the performances. So what's going to be next in the evolution of CozWorld? Like, what's going to be next? What for the fans to see? Had to think about that one, huh?
It wasn't necessarily I had to think too hard about it. It was like, I already know what I want to do next. It's more like, at this point in time, how much do I want to give out to the people? And what do I want them to receive from the music now? Because I am getting I'm getting grown, I'm getting more mature. So I'd be like, how do I want my voice to sound? How do I want things to sound? What do I want what's the message I want to portray now? So I think that I really want to put out, like, obviously I want to put out that winter project, which is going to be fire. I want, whenever you get later on, I want you to hear that song. Oh yeah, for sure.
No, like I said, we definitely about to.
Yeah.
We about to end it, and but like I said, we definitely about to end it right.
That right there.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So my predictions was correct.
Yeah, that's the winter project.
My predictions was correct.
Yeah, I was thinking about making that the lead song. I'm not sure yet for the winter project. That's one major thing I've been thinking about.
Well, I'll say it like this. Right now, we're gonna let that, give it to the fans, leave it up to the comments. But one thing, bro, that I will ask before we load this last song, because I always ask this for the end of the podcast, for all the artists out there that are paying attention and that are out there trying to, put themselves out there, branch off, make that next move, what would be the one piece of advice that you would give them?
Be genuine. If you're just doing it for the bread, just do it for the bread. If you actually love music, continue to do it what it's for. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself as an artist, because that's going to take you a lot further, I feel like, in terms of with people, in terms of who you are as a person. However close you want to get to, whoever you believe in, just be genuine, just be true to yourself, and you're going to make shit happen. Glorious things going to happen, but for real.
No, facts. That's what I always do with this podcast. I always do my best to keep it the way that it's always been.
You're doing your thing. You for sure doing your thing. For sure.
But the one thing before we end this episode, like I said, y'all not really getting this to the winner. So y'all better thank me. Y'all can thank me now or thank me later. Don't thank me.
All in, baby, like a sin, baby. I'm hurt when you're gone. I can't hear when I'm wrong. No wins, baby.
to the next flight. Get my loves in this CozWorld. I don't know, but it's so cold. All night, baby. Alright, baby. It's on site, baby. Whoa. You in my life lately. You drive me so crazy. But I've been trying to take it so slow. It's alright, baby. It's alright. In a light, you just shine so bright. Honestly, girl, you got my soul tied. Walk with me through the twilight. We see waves fall crashing down. Got you keeping me afloat, girl, so I don't ever fucking drown. Just tell me when it's going down. Be there in a flash, you won't wait around. Graduated with a bag with no cap and gown. Girl, you know I came from nothing, yet you hold me down. It's all night, baby. It's alright, baby. It's on site, baby. Whoa. You in my life lately. You drive me so crazy. When I've been trying to take it so slow. It's alright, baby. It's alright. In the light, you just shine so bright. Honestly, girl, you got my soul tied. Walk with me through the twilight. Tryna take cover in something, so keep your promise and tell me you'll be here whenever. It's all enough and my blood isn't pumping. Not tryna play with your heart like it's nothing. I know that it's hard getting involved with another person. You just wanna hang it up and just close the curtain. You don't know if it's genuine or if it's certain. You just tired of the envy and all the serpents. It's all night, baby. It's alright, baby. It's on site, baby. Whoa. You in my life lately. You drive me so crazy. When I've been trying to take it so slow. It's alright, baby. It's alright. In the light, you just shine so bright. Honestly, girl, you got my soul tied. Walk with me through the twilight.
Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie. There's a new CozWorld for me. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. That's one of them ones. I ain't gonna lie.
I say a good little revamp on that mix, bro. That could be the lead single.
That's
No
what
kidding.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
A
saying.
good little revise on the mix. That could probably really be a great lead single. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah. Not for sure though. For sure though. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted you to hear it.
No cap. And I'm gonna say it like this. Look, fans know this episode is gonna be out, so we gonna let the fans say the same too. But like I said, bro, I really appreciate you coming on here. Reuniting was one thing, but bringing you on here now is like shit, man. It's definitely a great little way to start the morning off. You feel me?
For sure.
And for those y'all already know how we go. It's your boy 215 Guy Beats, aka Streets, aka you already know this. Producer's new favorite podcast. Let Me Rap With You. You already know.
Yes, sir.
And the last thing, shout out to Tone. Can't forget Tone.
Shout out
to Tone.
You feel me?
But y'all already know how it goes. And we will see y'all next Sunday. Amunda. We out though. That was great.